We are here because today is May, which is National Electrical Safety Awareness Month, and we are wanting to educate our employees, our community, as well as our customers. We want to make sure that they are aware of different safety hazards due to electrical out there. Also, as part of our awareness here with Fayetteville PWC, one of our core values is be safe. So with this being National Electrical Safety Month, we want everyone in the community to be safe. Some of the general tips you can do around electricity is inspect extension cords. Those are widely used throughout our community and our inside and outside. Some things to be aware of is any kind of frays or damage to the cords. We want to make sure we inspect it before use. Don't make it as a true extension where it's there for a long term. We want to make sure it's just a temporary fix, and we don't want to hook up any kind of equipment or appliances to it for a long term. It's getting warm out, they're putting their air conditioners back in their window. Please do not utilize an extension cord or a power strip for that. It needs to be plugged in to the actual socket. If for some reason your house doesn't have it, we might want you to contact an electrician to come in and actually add some extra plug outlets for you, because you don't want to have that be a fire hazard. You don't want to put cords underneath rugs. You don't want to bore them through the walls. They need to be able to have air to them because they do build up heat. So you want to make sure that you can remove that and keep it in air so that way it's continuously staying cool. Also, a reminder with extension cords outside, you want to make sure that you don't daisy chain them or double hook them up. You want to make sure that they're not running through water, mud puddles. We want to make sure that we protect it from the hazards around your area. So assess where you're going to put your drop cords down before you lay them. Please make sure on the inspection part of your cords, you're making sure that it has the UL rating on it. You want to make sure that that is visible at all times. That way you know that it's safe to use as a temporary fix. Some indoor safety tips: never leave appliances plugged in. You want to make sure that if you're leaving, you unplug your space heaters, your air conditioning units. You don't want to leave things plugged in. It draws electricity, which could also become a fire hazard. You want to make sure that your house is free and clear of harm. Some tips to do when you have small children within your home is making sure that cords are up, outlet covers are utilized with the little plug safe ends. Kids like to explore and put things in holes, so we want to make sure that they're protected. We're getting into summer months. Kids will be home, so we want to make sure that their safety is taken care of as well, keeping up trip hazards and things out of the way. And this is a good time to test our smoke alarms. Have a fire safety drill in your house with your kids, your family. Make sure everybody exits out. We want to test them, make sure that they're operating properly. Change out the batteries. If the smoke detector is over 10 years old, we recommend that it's replaced so we have a fresh set in there. Some outdoor safety tips that we want to remind you of: if you are planting bushes and shrubs and flowers, because this is a time of the year that we do that to beautify our yards, we want to make sure that we contact 811 before we dig. You want to ensure that you know what's under the ground. They come out for free and they mark your lines so that way you know it's safe to put your flowers and plants in the ground. We're getting into storm season, so also be mindful of down power lines. Should we have a storm, if one is down, please do not go outside. Do not touch the line down. Make sure you contact your local utility to come out so they can assess the damage. We want to make sure that everybody's safe. Even a down line could be still live. Some other safety tips for outdoor: if you have to clean your gutters or do roof work, please be mindful of overhead lines that run into your home. You want to stay away from those. You also want to make sure kids like to fly kites during the spring and summer. We got beautiful winds for it, but we want to make sure that they're not by our power lines. We want to protect them and keep them safe. Also, the metal balloons that they can cause a lot of damage, so please try not to have those around power areas. These are just a few safety tips to keep you safe through National Safety Month for electrical safety in May. For other tips, please view Fayetteville PWC's website for more information. Thank you.